Wait, don't scroll. This dirty old penny might look like it belongs in someone's pocket. But what if I told you that some coins that look exactly like this have sold for hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases even much more? Before you think it's just 1 cent, stay with me, because the smallest details on a coin can completely change its value. Take a close look at this coin. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary United States Lincoln wheat. Actually, this is a Lincoln Memorial cent. The front shows Abraham Lincoln, while the back features the famous Lincoln Memorial. The date on this coin is 1995, making it part of one of the most collected coin series in American history. Now let's talk about the design. The obverse, or front side, features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln. This design was originally introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Above his head, you'll notice the words "In God We Trust." On the left side is the word liberty, and on the right is the date, 1995. Every detail has a purpose and reflects American history. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the reverse design with the Lincoln Memorial in the center. Above the memorial are the words United States of America and the national motto E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. At the bottom, you'll find the denomination 1 cent. If you look carefully at well-preserved examples, you can even see a tiny image of Abraham Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. Now let's talk about what this coin is actually made of. Many people assume all pennies are solid copper, but that's not true. By 1995, U.S. pennies were made from a core of 97.5% zinc with a thin outer coating of 2.5% copper. This change was introduced in 1982 to reduce production costs. So even though the coin has the appearance of copper, most of its weight comes from zinc. This coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. It has a plain edge, meaning there are no ridges around the outside. These specifications help collectors identify genuine coins and spot unusual mint errors. Now let's discuss one of the most important details, the mint mark. The mint mark tells you where the coin was produced. If there is no mint mark under the date, it was minted in Philadelphia. If you see a small D, it came from Denver. And if you see an S, it was struck in San Francisco, usually as a proof coin made especially for collectors. Checking the mint mark is one of the first things every coin collector does because some mints produced fewer coins than others, and certain mint errors occurred only at specific locations. Speaking of mint errors, this is where things become really exciting. The most famous 1995 Lincoln cent is the 1995 double die obverse. On this rare variety, the lettering on the front, especially Liberty, In God We Trust, and sometimes the date appears doubled. This isn't caused by damage or wear. It's a genuine mistake made during the die manufacturing process. If you happen to find a real 1995 double die cent, its value can be astonishing. Even circulated examples can sell for $50 to several $100s, while coins in excellent uncirculated condition may bring $1,000 or more, depending on the grade and collector demand. Now, what about a regular 1995 penny like the one shown here? The answer depends entirely on its condition. If it has been heavily circulated, showing scratches, discoloration, and wear, it's usually worth only its face value of 1 cent. However, if it's bright, uncirculated, and free from major marks, collectors may pay anywhere from 50 cents to several dollars. Professionally graded examples in superb mint state grades, such as MS-67 or higher, can sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars, although such high-grade coins are very difficult to find. Condition is everything in coin collecting. Collectors look at how much original luster remains, whether there are scratches, dents, stains, or corrosion, and how sharp the details appear. A coin that has never entered circulation is generally much more valuable than one that has spent years changing hands. One important tip: never clean an old coin. Many people think polishing a coin increases its value, but the opposite is usually true. Cleaning can leave tiny scratches and remove the original surface, significantly reducing what collectors are willing to pay. Even if a coin looks dirty or toned, it's often better to leave it exactly as it is. If you want to inspect your own 1995 penny, Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop with at least 10x magnification. Carefully examine the date, the letters in Liberty, and the words in God we trust for signs of doubling. Also check the edges and surfaces for die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planches, or other unusual mint errors. These are the kinds of features that can transform an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. Millions of 1995 pennies were produced, so most examples are common. But hidden among those millions are rare varieties and exceptionally preserved coins that collectors are always searching for. That's why experienced collectors never judge a coin by how dirty or ordinary it looks. This particular coin appears circulated, with noticeable wear and discoloration. That doesn't automatically make it valuable, but it also doesn't mean it's worthless. The only way to know is by carefully checking the mint mark, searching for error varieties, and evaluating its overall condition. If it turns out to have a genuine double die or another major mint error, its value could be dramatically higher than 1 cent. Coin collecting is exciting because every coin tells a story. A single penny might have traveled through thousands of hands, crossed different states, and survived decades before ending up in your collection. And sometimes, hidden among everyday pocket change, is a coin that collectors have been searching for. So before you spend a penny like this, take a closer look. Check the date. Check the mint mark. Look for doubling, unusual errors, or an exceptional state of preservation. What seems like a common 1 cent coin today could surprise you with a value far beyond its face value. If you enjoy discovering hidden treasures in everyday coins, make sure you keep searching your pocket change, because the next valuable coin might already be sitting in your wallet, your piggy bank, or an old family coin jar. And who knows? The next penny you examine could be worth far more than just 1 cent.